and a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far, right here on 2K Sports. Well, folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs, postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Virginia Beach's starting lineup. A-Train is out there at Malone. Then there's Jackson. Then it's the Cobra. And it's the Doctor in at the 5. And for Detroit, we've got Smooth. Johnson is out there with James. Then there's Washington. Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Outside, Malone. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Johnson outside. Pass to Smooth. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jackson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. On up the court. And then Washington with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Jackson. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Here's Murphy. The step back jumper is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Smooth. Inside. Here's James over Murphy. Arms length from the hoop, he knocks it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Virginia Beach shooting their first free throw of the night here. Shows the focus there, nails the technical. Detroit on D. Malone, a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. Murphy passes to Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. It's tipped. Here with the ball. wing, Malone. Pass to Leaf. Shoots over James. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. Now, here's Washington. Here's Smooth, shoots the three, sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Murphy against Washington. Murphy inside. A second chance effort. And he gets the bucket. Murphy's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Smooth, third in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They swipe it. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Johnson. On the wing, James. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's picked off. Here's Murphy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for. And so Murphy hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Murphy. He has 6. Pass to the doctor. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Leaf. They get it again. Here's the doctor. He's off on that one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Washington sets the pick for James. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Murphy. Malone sinks it from just inside the baseline. Malone's got 5 now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Washington. To the inside. Murphy with the steal. Here's Leaf. He's covered by Washington. Shot's good by Leaf. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
A shot by Murphy. No one around. Offline with his three. James looking around. Here's Smooth. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Smooth's got his second bucket of the night.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Leaf. James defending. Back to Jackson. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. On the wing, James. Pass to Washington. The three ball. It's hauled in by Leaf. Virginia Beach leading by 3. And to get open is Johnson. Leaf, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Smooth passes to James. And he hits it to tie the game up. James has got 5 points so far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Smooth. He's got 5. And here is Washington. Johnson the screen. Let's go. And it's Washington missing. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Back to Murphy.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Leaf. He's covered by Washington. Good on the triple.
Leaf.
Now it's a 5-point Virginia Beach lead.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
On the wing, James. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson against Johnson. Malone sets the pick for Jackson. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
Detroit foul. Number 7. First personal foul.
For Virginia Beach, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Number 55. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Detroit trails by 6. Down low. Here's Washington. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Off target with the jump hook.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Smooth passes to Washington. James outside. Pass to Smooth. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Smooth's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Detroit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 3-point game. The doctor passes to Jackson. Here's Leaf. James covering. Basket good. That's now 8 points for the Cobra. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now, Washington. Inside, poked away. Malone with the steal. And so the first quarter is in the books. Virginia Beach leads by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Detroit trails by 5. And Virginia Beach looking at who they've got. Doctor out there at Malone. And it's the Cobra. Then it's D, and it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. James, no good. Virginia Beach shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Malone. Here's the Doctor. Here's Leaf. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And, well, Detroit shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. On the wing, Johnson. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen. The Doctor passes to D. And here's Malone. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Leaf, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Smooth. He's got 8, but 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Leaf. He's got 10. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Detroit trails by 4. Pass to Smooth. To the middle. Here's James. And it's denied. Here's D. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the Doctor. They set the pick. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. For Detroit, they've got only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to James. Johnson, a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Leaf. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Green by James. 14 feet away, and the shot is good. The Virginia Beach lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Smooth. Malone outside. Washington against Murphy. Pass to the Doctor.
Detroit
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooter. Ththese guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. For Virginia Beach, they've only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Smooth passes to Washington. It's good. This game is all even. Washington's got 7 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
The shot's good from Leaf.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Johnson for 3. Virginia Beach pulls it in. The Doctors got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. D passes to the Doctor. Now here is Murphy. From the arc. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
And that's a huge shot there, the three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Here's Smooth. He's got 13. Lets it go with a 3. Virginia Beach pulls it in. The Doctors got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Stolen by Washington. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Pass to the Doctor. Here's Leaf. James covering. To the middle. It's intercepted. Now Detroit moving it up. There it is. His 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And stolen by James. Here's Johnson. Drops in the breakaway layup. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Murphy passes to D. Down low. Here's the Doctor. Rebound by Johnson. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Back to James. Pass to Smooth. Johnson outside. James with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smooth. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's the Doctor. Inside, Leaf. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
But it ain't broke. Leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit.
Jackson's checked in for Virginia Beach. Left to the wing. Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Virginia Beach. Jackson taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Jackson. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Smooth. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Here's Smooth. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Johnson against Malone. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Detroit ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Johnson shooting 1.
One shot.
That one misses for Johnson. Long range from the inbound, and the shot is good. The Virginia Beach lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Smooth.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Remaining in first half. 2 minutes.
Leaf, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting well. They're at 45%. Smooth. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Murphy finds Jackson. Here's Leaf. James covering. Jackson a screen on James. Here's Leaf. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Doesn't get better than that.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. He had a nice open look right there. James. Pass to Leaf. And 1-0.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team.
Picked him clean. And here comes Leaf, leading the fast break. Murphy against Johnson. Jackson from long range.
Is atrocious shooting.
Pass to Smooth. Blows. Bucket is good. And find him.
With their work down low.
Detroit shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
1 shot.
Seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Leaf. James covering. 4 seconds left. Here's the doctor. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for Detroit.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up, but Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely, they can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Smooth. Washington out there with Smooth. Then it's Johnson. Then it's James. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smooth. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Virginia Beach. Pass to Leaf. Shoots over Washington. Can't hit from 12.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Here's Smooth. Guarded by Jackson. And here's James outside. That one doesn't go. Virginia Beach shooting about 42% so far. Leaf, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leafs got the first basket of the second half. That one for Virginia Beach. James outside. Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2, number 7.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Leaf. On the wing, Malone. Murphy with the ball. Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Leaf. He's covered by Washington. The putback, a rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have
Virginia Beach ball.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You take a look at Leaf, 2nd in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Q.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For Virginia Beach, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Malone. Back to Murphy. Malone sets the pick for Murphy. Over Washington. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. To the right side. For the lead. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
James against Jackson. James, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of half.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for Detroit, number 53. One shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Jackson. Stolen away. Pass to Smooth. On the wing, James. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson with the bounce pass. And stolen by James. Here's Smooth. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Jackson with it. To end the drought. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
James, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
James. Second personal foul. Second team.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The free throw drops for Leaf. He hits both from the stripe. Detroit leading by 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Smooth. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Murphy. 9 points in the game so far. Rebound, Detroit. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson outside. James against Murphy. From deep, Washington. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Murphy kicks to Leaf. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer. Leafs got 25 points in the game.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Johnson outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. For Virginia Beach, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Johnson. James outside. Fires from 14. Virginia Beach pulls it in. The Doctors got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Leaf, driving inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
For Virginia Beach, they've shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. A free throw drops for Leaf. And Detroit has possession. 3-point lead. Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. James with the bucket.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You take a look at Leaf, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Jackson kicks to Malone. Pass to Murphy. To the paint. Here's Leaf. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Smooth. That's tipped. Murphy against James. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Johnson. It's hauled in by the Doctor. The Doctor's got his 16th rebound on the night. He lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by James.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Higgins, he's checked in for Jackson. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Leaf. He has 30. For the tie. The shot misses. James with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A 2-point game. Smooth passes to Washington. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to Malone. Here's Leaf for the lead. Smooth with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Back to James. 5 on the clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Higgins. Here's the Doctor. Virginia Beach working the ball around him. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Smooth. He's got 23. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Leaf. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for one.
Find the lane. One shot.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Smooth. Detroit, no good that time either. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Virginia Beach up 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition